having learned the piano since the age of 8, turned out music was something I was reasonably good at school, and from there I went to university to do a music degree at Birmingham, and then after that I went to the Royal Northern College of Music to do the accompanist course, because whilst I was at university I did a lot of playing with other people accompanying, and found I enjoyed that more than the solo piano scene. So I went there for 2 years, and whilst I was at the Royal Northern, my teacher was very interested in singing and working with singers, so I ended up playing for a lot of singing lessons and working with singing teachers and their students. So I sort of drifted slightly into the opera department, which I found very interesting, the theatrical side of it as well. And then I left, I graduated from the college, and I went freelance, did a lot of touring abroad, Dubai and Bali and all sorts of strange places, Japan and things, with a freelance opera company. So I was playing the piano, replacing the orchestra, doing touring versions. And then I happened to go back into the college one day, because I was playing for somebody, and found out that a couple of the staff in the vocal department, the répétiteurs in the opera department, were leaving. So I wrote in and said, I've heard that some of the staff are leaving, so if there are any hours free, that I would be happy to be considered if they thought that might be something they could go along with. So they offered me some hours on a trial basis, and that was that really. I've been there ever since.
Can we do the second break?
Yes. No, can we do it all?
Shall we do it all?
Shall we do it all?
Yeah.
But I actually worked here first in 1999 because they were doing a double bill for their main season of an opera by Puccini, Il Tabarro, and also a review of Jacques Brel songs, which was quite unusual. And the director of that was a man called Geoffrey Saunders, who also worked at the college. And so he asked me, would I come and play for that? And this was just before they started using the orchestra, because Geoffrey had only recently put the orchestra pit in. So that performance that we did was the last thing before the orchestra came. So that was 1999, so that's 21 years, yeah. Well, the way things are at the moment, live performance in any intimate setting is going to be virtually impossible. It's bad enough with theatres that are finding it impossible to open because they can't get the number of people paying to see the shows in order to make it worthwhile. So that's very awkward. But of course a lot of companies have to try to put something on in order to prove their worth to get funding. So you have English National Opera doing a drive-through opera at Crystal Palace, I think it was, which isn't ideal, but it's something different. So these recitals are, the good thing about them is they are filmed as recitals and broadcast as such, which is nice, I think, rather than a faceless set of songs. It's nice to hear the singers introducing them and saying a little bit about the repertoire. And there's obviously a market there for that sort of entertainment.
Then oft with flair each child will drag, and each of 30 tales will mark beware. Take care, I creep off on tiptoes. Then hurry up the stairs and say your prayers, and duck your heads, your pretty curly heads beneath the clothes.
Well, doing the recitals given me a chance to actually do some more practice, which is a luxury I don't often get when I've been working at the college. Because although I do a lot of playing during the day, it's not practice. So it's been nice to actually do some repertoire that I haven't done for a long time, some pieces that have been absolutely new to me, so that's nice to be able to learn that and perform them, actually. So.
Just the triplet. Yeah, should we do?
So just before that, it's
yeah.
Where's end?
Go stanza. Let's go from there.
Do you want the title? Yeah.
You've done it now.
It's all right, I'll stick it in the beginning. This piece is called The Graceful Ghost Rag and was written by the American composer William Bolcom, who has written in a wide variety of styles. He has a big interest in ragtime music and was instrumental in the revival of this. Nearly, yeah. Splice it all together, be fine. I'll go back to what I did before.